Well, hello there, my fellow codfish. Good times with Scar here, bringing you some super awesome COD gameplay. And in today's gameplay, we are on a map of unknown name, but it's one of those French maps, I know that. And we're using my favorite weapon, the MK14. High risk, high reward weaponry there. So let's get into it a little deeper here. We're using our Predator, our Han, and our AH-10. Now for the perk setup, we got our Sleight of Hand Pro and a Hardline Pro and a Marksman Not Pro at the time because this gameplay was recorded way back in December. So this is quite an old gameplay, but it's pretty cool. We're using MK14. We use a variety of weapons later on. So I think it's a pretty entertaining gameplay for our little talk we're going to have. So as you know, I haven't been uploading any videos recently, and you've probably been wondering why. My Minecraft pickaxe, you know, is just gathering dust in some dusty shelf somewhere. It's quite tragic, but it's coming back. It's coming back very soon because unfortunately I've been sick. And as you guys know, some of you, that I have a neuromuscular disease, and sometimes that can get worse with sicknesses and things like that. And that's the case what happened on July 1st after I uploaded my last Minecraft video. And, you know, after I uploaded it, I played a little COD, went 94 wins on the face-off maps, having great times with my friend Rambo. And at the end of it, I was a little sweaty, a little hot, peculiar. So I took my temperature, and it was high. And I thought, oh, yeah, no, not the PICC line. As you know, I have a PICC line in my arm. It's how I get my nutrition, how I eat. I don't eat. I actually get like an IV fluid solution that provides my nutrition because my stomach's a little bit cranky, gets a little cranky sometimes and doesn't work right. So that's why I had the PICC line and the TPN. So that brings us to July 1st or July 2nd now, I believe, when I went to the doctor. So this is on a Monday, and Wally's coming that day too with his wife. They're gonna hang out here. We're gonna make a Minecraft video and all that stuff, but didn't really work out. We go to the doctor, they send me to the emergency room. And actually it was somewhat of a pleasant experience because usually I have to wait hours and hours, but this time they took me fairly seriously, went through the back door, and we were admitted from there, and they started to do blood cultures on the line. And then I was admitted, unfortunately, so that's what, the fourth time I've been in the hospital this year. Spent over like 30 days now in the hospital this year, which is terrible. But so once we got in there, they did those blood cultures. Once they finally came back, they showed that I had 2 growths in the PICC line, so there was 2 bacteria colonized in the line, but there was nothing in the blood, which was peculiar. And they thought, you know, maybe it was a sickness of some sort, but I just didn't really think so because I didn't have like a cough or a cold or anything like that. It was just like aching and the fever and just a blinding headache, and then the weakness from that really makes a lot of my neuromuscular things really bad, like my eyes. I couldn't move them, they were really rigid and things like that. But eventually that stuff started getting better with the antibiotics, and on about the 4th day or so, the peripheral poke that they did to take the blood from the bloodstream came back as a growth in there. So that was the cause of the problems. There was something that came out of the PICC line and then started to infect my blood, which luckily they got it taken care of quick, because with the PICC line so close to your heart, it can create problems. It could infect your heart, which is just not good. So I'm glad I didn't just decide to go back to sleep that day and just try to get over it, because I think it probably would have got worse. So lucky I got it kind of nipped in the bud quickly, and then we had to wait. They pulled the line, and we had to wait for a new set of cultures to clear before they could replace the line. And yeah, so we had to wait. We were in there for 9 days, but we had actually a very nice view for the fireworks. I'll throw in a picture if I could find it, of the great view I had from there. So once that finally cleared and they could place the line again, it didn't really go well. I've had 7 PICC lines, and this one was a tricky one. The line actually went into my jugular, and it was like poking from the inside out, and I kept getting like this like poking feeling. I'm like, whoa, what's that? And they're like, oh, it's probably nothing. And I'm like, it seems like something. And then later I heard them talking that, well, yes, sometimes those lines do get, they work their way into a wrong area of the body and, you know, do weird things. So that's what happened. It was kind of strange. But once the line finally got placed, I could go home. And so I'm here now, finally home, recovering, getting back into it. You know, when you go in the hospital, everything just stops. All your plans for your videos and your life just completely stop. So I'm trying to piece things back together, get back into the videos. And yeah, sorry it's not a Minecraft video today, but Minecraft videos take about 3 to 4 hours to make, and I just didn't have that much energy in me yet. But hopefully soon this weekend I can get back into the mining and the crafting and bring you guys some awesome stuff. Now next I wanted to bring up real quick is new games. Now I bought Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which still hasn't shipped, which I'm quite angry about, but I think it would be kind of cool to make a video series on that where we can make a Scar land with roller coasters and all sorts of awesome stuff. So let me know if you guys actually do want to see that or if you don't. And I bought Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 on the Steam, which runs amazingly on my computer. It's amazing. And let me know if you guys want to see that also. Well, this is about the end of the video here, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos and sticking around with me to listen to me rant and rave, and always really appreciate that, guys. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Rambo.